All right, time to recap my sober September venture. So I might repeat some things on this video if you've been following along on all the videos. And if you have, cool, awesome, glad to have you. But as we found out, it's not sober September. It is sober-ish September because I've had some setbacks, some data points, as one of my viewers has called it. I don't really look at it as a setback. I think it's all a learning curve. Sure, when I started this venture, it was like, let's go 30 days, let's get fucking straight sober, and let's, fucking see what happens and improve my well-being overall and get in good habits and all that sort of thing. So I did get some good habits. I did begin meditating. I haven't been as good with the meditation recently because I fucking fell back and started doing some drinking, and that threw me off of the course. But I did successfully quit drinking beer every day like I did for the last however many months. I think that from the beginning of quarantine, which was, for me, was like late March, early April, all the way up to like a month ago, really, the end of August, right? Yeah, the end of August. Throughout all that time, which is what? That's fucking April to August. That's like 4 months, probably 4.5 months maybe total, that I drank about 7 to 10 IPAs on average a day. I may have missed 4 or 5 days throughout that entire period where I didn't drink. So there's a fuck ton of drinking going on. And granted, I lost my dog at the beginning of the year, and then COVID happened. That obviously was a stressor for all of us and affected us in a multitude of ways. And I used alcohol to drown my sorrows. I used it to make me feel better when I was feeling down. And that's obviously not healthy, right? So the one thing that came out of this attempt at a full-on sober September, now called soberish September, is that I'm no longer that way. And so the nights that I have drank, a couple of them were, like last night I did end up drinking to watch the debate, because I'm like, how can you watch these two old crazy men debate and not have a few beers? So I fucking drank, and I had, a couple nights where the day was just a lot and I was like decompressing and I drank, but I wasn't really drinking to be happy. It was more just to fucking wind down, I guess, from the day or the week or whatever the instance was. And I don't know what number we're at now out of the total, but out of 30 days, I think I drank 7 or 8 days, I guess, out of that. So quite an improvement from the way I was prior to September. And as I've said recently, I'm going to do my own version of Sober October and do a 21-day stretch for October. So instead of setting the goal of 30 days, I'm going to set what would appear to be a more obtainable goal, not as much of a daunting goal. And it's not that I can't go without drinking. I know I can. It's just, once I slipped up in this month, then I was trying to get back on track, and I did get back on track, and I went back. But it's like once I stopped that one day and was like, fuck it, I'm going to drink today, then the following days when I was like, fuck it, I'll drink, there wasn't much kickback in my head, because it's like, fuck it, you already did. What's one more day? What's one more day? What's one more day? And then we end up with 7 or 8. I don't know. No more than 8, I don't think. You can go back and check and see yourself if you feel like going through all that. But it's in that number, which I don't know if it's a passing grade. It's probably a C minus maybe, if you look at the whole 30-day period. But, the big lesson learned is that I was definitely using alcohol to cover up shit and make me feel better, make me happy when I was not doing too good on the inside. Not the way to go. So I learned that lesson, gave it a shot, maybe not my best shot, but still made some improvements, right? So now I'm going to start over next week on Monday for a 21-day. And as I said on a video yesterday or day before, this is going to be the last time that I do like a day 1, day 2, day 3 for quitting a vice, because if I do any more than that, it's kind of beating it in the ground, right? So who knows, in the future there may be another sequence event like that, but it's not going to be relative to quitting a vice. You know, maybe it's whatever. Fuck, I'm not going to quit rambling about that. But that's where we're at, and I feel good about it. So that being said, it's the 30th day. Will I drink tonight? I don't know. Kind of like yesterday. I don't know. That's how I felt, right? That's what I was saying. I don't know. And then fucking moments after I sent this video to upload, I went and got some beer. I don't know. We'll see. But I am going to give it, I am going to go 21 days in October with no drinks, get back on a meditation schedule, get back on my morning rituals, my morning habits, and that's going to be good. It's going to be good stuff. I'm excited. I'm excited to start over, fresh leaf, turn over a leaf, whatever. I'm excited to do that and report as I go along, document as I go along. So yeah, that's the deal. That's the deal for Sober September. If you've been following along, I really appreciate it. I've always appreciated the comments. Feel free to engage. I love to talk to you guys, and we're all in this together, and we can't beat ourselves up for the shortcomings. As long as we're making some kind of progress and some kind of improvement, we're gaining insight, we're learning about ourselves, and doing good stuff.
Trust you white in me again, trust you white. You'll be sorry, but your tears will be too